Pixie, let's play at our dog park. This way. How you doing? Good, thanks. Yeah, make up, go some space, dude. Off. 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 I don't know whose dog that is. Either one of those are, but. Is that one yours? No, sorry, I was talking to the guys behind you. Yeah. The Siberian was trying to mount and hump, so I got the Siberian off for this one here.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if they're both yours or...
One of the pink harnesses.
Yeah, no, this one here was humping that one there, so.
He's probably used to it because she humps him all the time.
Okay, it was just his turn, huh?
No, thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Oh, you. Hi, you're cute.
That's about the only behavior I don't allow with, like, my dog doesn't do it, but to my dog, like, I don't mind the dominance and all the other play, but the humping is like, nope, we're not going to do that today.
I don't know what it is today. There's a lot of dogs who've been humping all the other dogs. And I'm
Yes, there it goes again.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Let him growl. He needs to know. Not you, Hank. I don't know whose dog this is. You've been here for
It's like, control your dog, people. That's the thing about it, like you should, like, if you come to a dog park, like, you want to let your dogs run free and there's a path for running laps. But at the same time, like, you should, like, what if they dog, like, people don't clean up their poop because their dog's, like, on the other side of the park from them, and...
No, I know. And I still don't know who that one is. I thought one of them was at one point.
Saying hi, Pixie? Huh? This is mine here. Her name's Pixie, but she's pretty shy.
Oh, hi.
She's become more shy as she's hit maturity here, so...
How old is she?
She just turned 2 on Saturday.
Oh, she's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. You love it. Part wolf, dude. I swear, at some angles, his eyes look green or like brown. There's no way he's not that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, look, she is a small husky, but still, he's so tall.
Yeah, there's no way.
Well, he's part husky, but
Trying to get his attention to see his eyes, but not working.
he has a crush on Hank, I guess.
It was the one chasing that black dog right now.
That's the other one who's been going around.
Hey, off! Someone control their dog. You're just playing now? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. It's a girl.
Pretty lady.
Her name is Pixie.
Hi, sweetheart. This is Blue.
You said glue?
Blue, like.
Oh. I'm like, are they stuck to you like glue? Is that how they got the name?
Sometimes. Hello, friend. Hello. I think she's ready. I think she wants out.
Do you have food? Do you have food or treats? Oh, she just likes you, I guess. She doesn't usually approach people like that, but she perked up when she smelled from like way earlier. She like looked in your direction, was perked up, but I guess she likes you. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. It's funny, she saw them going that way, so she ran all the way over here to kind of meet up with them over here, and then they went back that way, so she ran back around this way to meet them over here, playing around the Rosie.
This one?
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
Pixie. She was chasing that. I'm assuming those are your two right there?
Yeah. She's beautiful.
Thanks. She's a 2-year-old Caucasian Ovcharka.
Yeah.
Hello. This one yours?
Yeah.
Right on. See some new friends coming in, huh?
Oh, he's watching his favorite person.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Hello. 在那儿呢，走。Mochi, come here. Come here. Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
Okay. 哎，这边，这边，这边。有点碰不了它。
Is that one yours?
Yeah.
Okay. She was over there trying to help a couple dogs earlier.
He likes to do that.
Or he. I got him off both times. It was one dog in particular. I guess from the owners of that one, they know each other. I guess you guys come here a decent amount. And
Did they get mad?
no, they get mad. She said that yours does it. That theirs does it to yours too. So they were just taking turns.
Yeah, you love to do it. I don't know why.
I think it's like a dominance thing.
I even took his balls away from him and he still does it.
Yeah, because it's not always the drive, that you would think it is with the, but it's also dominance or display in general.
Yeah.
So to us it looks like odd play, you know what I mean? But because we associate it with that, but it doesn't always mean that to dogs. Sometimes it's just.
Don't do it to him now. Please.
It's, it's Rhodesian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're beautiful. Is she full grown?
Almost.
Okay.
Just a little over a year.
Okay.
So he's got a
You
little
don't say
bit.
anything but Suki.
He'll get a little bit bigger, but not much.
Okay.
He's my second one, and I feel like my first still grew till about 18 months.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
Oh.
Where's your ball?
It's over there.
Oh, thanks.
She dropped it when she did her business. Or him, whatever it is.
He was rolling right there last time. Hey. Mickey, come on.
Good boy.
My dog isn't trying to take her ball. He just likes to run alongside other dogs to do it.
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
I've got a short, because I'm recruiting for her YouTube channel, of her doing that with another dog, and it's got like 6,000 views in the past week or something.
He's cute.
Thanks. Her name's Pixie.
Pixie?
Yep.
Ours is Gloves.
Gloves? That's cute. Someone earlier said their dog's name was Blue, and I thought they said glue because it like sticks to them like glue or something. I just heard it wrong. And
Good boy.
That's good. You're getting some socialization through the fence there, bud. It's good that you're socializing through the fence. It's a good way to start. No, I said it's good you're doing it that way. Yeah, starting off through the fence, letting them get the smells, and it's a good idea. Yeah, I guess my tone was a little off.
No, but it'd be easy to consider that the wrong way, especially if you already had that problem where you're trying to fight the snake.
Yeah, no, she's been out there for a while doing it. It's a good idea. It's a good way to start, right?
On the other hand, it's cool to be able to reassure people.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like your hat, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Oh.
Oh, I got it for me.
Right on.
Knows my style. Come on, Larry. No,
Ready, Pixie?
I didn't see it. I could see a fence to it. All of a sudden, I was like, "Oh crap!" I think I heard it differently than him, so I thought I'd just reassure it.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think you heard it right, but he mistook me as, I think he took it as like, keep your dog out there. And no, I was like, no, you're doing good. I'm like, oh.
Dog through the fence. Like sometimes that causes trouble. I think he might have thought it like that. Oh, like I'm putting my dog by the fence. Is that big of a trouble? I don't want to bring him in there because I'm trying to do this.
No, and I was saying it was good that he was doing it like with the fence as a barrier to kind of start off that way.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I also understood where maybe he misunderstood.
Yeah, I think he did take it the wrong way because
dog against the fence with another dog sometimes eggs them on.
Yeah.
Maybe you thought that maybe that. Or I don't know. That's the only thing.
No, I agree because the way he responded was, I'm not going to bring him in there, as if I was telling him not to bring him in here. And I was like, no, that's not all what I was saying.
Matter of factly,
yeah.
Of course, I saw that too. I was like, wait, no. I think he was saying.
Yeah, thanks for the backup there.
For taking steps. You
Yeah.
know? And I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah. Nice shirt too, though. Wounded Warrior Project. I like that too.
That one is something that is also I picked up myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm for that big time.
Yeah, a lot of the like Sean Ryan podcasts and a couple other guys I follow, they support that big time.
Well, and more than that, I had a great grandfather that was in World War One, a great grandfather that was in World War Two, and my father and I didn't go to a war, and so I just am a big supporter of the people that stand up.
Yeah, I haven't been in the military either, but I'm a patriot and I support our military. You don't have to agree with all the wars we choose, but you still can support the soldiers that are fighting for our freedom, right?
It's probably important now that the last generation that's alive these days is the Vietnam War vets, and it's important to be able to tell them that at least we're proud of them.
Yeah, for sure, because they definitely didn't get that when they got back.
That's a lot of these days. Like, man, I'm sorry about when he came home. I know it must have been tough.
Yeah.
A lot of them got drafted.
Get the ball out.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good one.
You too.
Larry. How you doing? Who's the keeper?
No, she's a Caucasian Ovcharka. People think she's an Akita or a Husky or a mix or something, but she's full-blooded Caucasian Ovcharka, also called a Caucasian Shepherd.
Oh, cool.
They're livestock guardian dogs used in the Caucasus Mountains area, Georgia and the surrounding countries.
That's cool.
And then the Russians use them as guard dogs and prison dogs.
Okay.
You ever heard of Black Dolphin Prison?
Uh-uh.
It's a prison in Russia where one of the inmates made a black dolphin sculpture.
Oh, okay.
But they don't have any fences. They just have a pack of these dogs.
Oh.
And if you escape, they send the pack after you to bring back
Probably
food.
aren't going to be able to get to civilization, and if you do,
Nope.
they're gonna catch you first.
Yeah, exactly. Hello.
It was the big head that got me.
Yeah, and they usually she just turned 2 on Saturday. Usually their heads fill out a little more, get that kind of big blockier look, even more blocky than that.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, thanks to you.
Good, thanks. Yeah, she's not into as people as she used to be. When I first got her, she would ask, before when she went to a park, she'd get swarmed by the dogs, and she'd be like, just not interested. Then she'd post up on all the humans and get to know all them. And then it got about 50-50 where she was equal interested in both of them. And now it's more so the dogs, less the people, and not even so the dogs. She just kind of more about, like the first half hour, she just wanted to be left alone and kind of go, like, walk the perimeter and mark her territory. And now she's found a few dogs to play with, but on the people end, she's still kind of like, she won't run away, but she won't also, unless you got treats,
Oh, yeah,
then she'll come to you.
That makes all
Yep.
Hi, Bert.
Hello. Right? Wanted the attention, then got it. Was like, wait, maybe I didn't want that.
She's fine. She's a drama queen.
And she was asking for it, and she got it. So that's what she was saying.
She's used to playing with a big dog. She's just a drama queen. Charlie, you like Moose and Queen. Go play with them. No, I'm not picking you up. You're not a purse dog tonight. Dad's not here. You're on your own.
Oh, hello.
How y'all doing? That's Pixie there.
It's
Pixie?
oh, Pixie.
Pixie, like a fairy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good name.
Yeah, the breeder named her that, and the irony fitted, so I kept it. Her mom weighs twice her weight at 180 pounds, but she was the run of the litter, so she won't get a whole lot bigger.
What's the breed?
Caucasian Ovcharka.
Okay.
They're used as livestock guardian dogs, keep wolves and bears away from sheep and goats
Oh.
over in Central Asia.
Huh.
Thanks. Guess your dog likes my dog a little more than the other one, huh? Not barking as much.
Yeah, he's calm with that one.
Yeah. Some dogs are too much up in their space and they don't like that.
Yeah.
Pixie gonna play with him?
Two of those are yours?
No, just that one.
Just that one?
I just happened, my dog was noticing your shoes, like yours barking at the other one. He kept running over here to see what was going on.
They were just playing tag around the freaking.
Yeah.
I just kept watching them go around me.
And usually she'll get involved, but I think because of the barking, she kind of didn't get involved at first.
That makes sense.
Yeah. She's about ready to go, but she gets to this point where she's tired, she keeps laying down.
Yeah.
But then if I walk up to get her, she'll be like, nope, I'm not ready. I'm not done.
Yeah, as
Kind of
soon
like
as
a
I
kid.
tell him let's go, he's gonna keep running.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.
Mine will just try to run alongside yours. She won't try to interfere and get the ball or anything. Mine won't interfere and try to get the ball. She just likes to run along the other side.
She's fine.
Okay, cool.
She's fine.
Okay.
Not worried.
That's good distraction training, right?
What kind of dog?
Caucasian Ovcharka?
Oh, I've never heard.
Yeah, most people have, and the AKC name for it is Caucasian Shepherd.
Okay.
Also, sometimes called the Russian Bear Dog.
Yeah.
They were used as livestock guardian dogs, and the Russians used them as guard dogs and prison dogs.
Okay. How did you get her then?
There's a breeder in West Valley that has them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty rare.
I would say, do you use her for like hunting or anything?
No, I'm gonna eventually have livestock of my own someday, but that's what she does. But for now, she's just a companion and a guard dog, I guess.
How old is she?
She just turned 2 on Saturday.
Oh, so she's not full grown.
No, her mom actually weighs 180 pounds, but she was the run of the litter. So she'll fill out a little bit, but she won't get anywhere near as big as her mom.
She's beautiful.
Thank you. And I feed her raw, so she's leaner than her mom, and most dogs that are full grown are, so
Right.
got more of that wolf look.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Thanks.
You ready?
It's funny, your dog flinches a little bit, and then my dog flinches thinking they're both bit. He's gonna run.
Oh, the snuggles. Stop breaking. Good. No. He's like, you didn't pick it up? What are you doing? We should go get the ball.
She's soft. She's really soft.
Yeah, I think the raw helps with that. Like I said, I feed her raw, so I think the raw, just like if you eat healthy, you know, your hair is good. So, I mean, it sounds funny, but I think it's true. I get that all the time. Is what people say. She's sweet and she's soft and beautiful too, of course. But when they pet her, they always say she's soft.
Like, of course, she's really soft.
Yeah, I just brushed her today too, so it helps a little bit. But yeah, I honestly feel like it's because of the raw diet that she's got good hair, you know.
Do you want to get the ball?
You want to get the ball? I want to throw that in.
Not really. I can throw the ball a lot farther.
Or you let him throw. There you go. There we go. Yeah, she had her raw dog food yesterday for like when I woke up in the early afternoon, and then a rabbit head for a mid-afternoon snack, and then more dog food at night. And then today she had some more raw dog food, and then a raw meaty bone, like a bone with some of the meat still on it. So.
How much does it cost, if you don't mind me asking?
So it depends on the dog. Most of the raw dog food brands are about $2 a pound.
Okay.
So I can get $5 a pound. So I can get a 20-pound box for $100.
Okay.
And for her, that'll last her like a week and a half, sometimes 2 weeks. But she's bigger than most dogs. She's about 90 pounds.
Sure.
So and she's a puppy, so she's growing more, so she probably needs a little more. So how much your dog weigh?
He's about 65.
Yeah, so it probably cost you about $200 a month if you just did the dog food itself, not any of the extra stuff like the rabbit heads and all that fancy stuff.
Huh.
But it's worth it. It's just like with us, you know, if we eat processed food, we get cancer, and that's the number one killer of dogs, just like it's one of the top killers of humans, is the processed food. I don't know if you looked in the history of kibble, but you can look into it. But it's just a bunch of filler. So, and they don't need to eat as much because it's, you know, it doesn't have the filler in it. So they just eat. So most of them have like. Here, I'll throw it. Most of them have like they're like 80% meat, and then most of them also have like ground up organs and bone in it too. And then some of them add in like goat's milk. Like I was doing Tuckers, which is just the meat, the organs, and the bones, and then a little bit of pumpkin to help with their gut. Then I'm doing Bold by Nature right now, which has like some vegetables in it and also has goat's milk.
Okay.
So sometimes you
Do
can
you
put.
notice the difference?
She likes all of them pretty well the same. The Bold by Nature is like just a little bit cheaper, just by like $10. But so I mix it up. It just depends on what she likes. She is kind of picky though. So she doesn't like salmon for some reason. She doesn't like straight fish.
Okay.
And then, but she likes pork, chicken, turkey. I feed her turkey necks.
Yeah.
There's a place called Ma Paws Bakery and do-it-yourself dog wash.
Okay.
It's an American Fork here. So they have turkey necks and a bunch of other stuff. And there's another place called Pine Hollow Farms, which is where I get the rabbit heads and I get rabbit heads, chicken heads, rabbit paws, chicken feet, and like whole rabbits. They sell like meat rabbits for humans, and they sell rabbits for like people that have like dogs or predators, like not predators, reptiles I meant, like snakes and lizards, stuff like that. So Pine Hollow Farms in Bluffdale, if you look them up on Facebook, you can find their address.
Okay.
Or like I said, American Fork has a good amount of stuff, like the turkey necks. I mean, they're about a pound each. So, and she usually eats a pound each for, you know, each meal.
Yeah, he does like that.
We gave him a whole leg of an elk carcass one day. I took a whole leg.
Oh, nice.
The whole leg, we took all the meat off it for the most part. He picked it up and just carried it like a bone, like a stick.
Yeah, and at Pine Hollow Farms and also a lot of butchers, if you just ask them for the raw meaty bones,
Yeah.
they'll give them to you or sell them to you for cheap because they end up throwing them away. Yeah. Yeah, and so as long as they're raw, they're good, and they get the marrow out of them too. Even if they don't have the meat on them, if they're getting the marrow out of them, is really good for them. Sometimes they get her tripe, which is like the stomach or intestines, part of the intestines, and that has a bunch of nutrients in it too. It's like a green drink for a dog, kind of like a vegetable
Right.
smoothie that you make, but it's different.
I thought about changing him to a raw diet, but I don't know like where to start.
Yeah, so the best way to do it is just to buy some and then see if they like it. They may not like it as much because they're used to processed stuff, just like we like McDonald's because it's got all the sugar and extra stuff in it. But what you do is you just do a quarter of each for each turn. So you do a quarter of the new stuff of the raw and 3/4 of whatever you normally give them of the regular kibble. Do that for a few days, and then you transition to half of each. Do that for a few days, and then you go to 3/4 of the raw and 1/4 of the kibble, and then you go just straight raw. And of course, you'd want to make sure during that time that they get more bathroom breaks, or just keep an eye on them, because it is going to mess with their digestive system a little bit, that change. But once you get them on it, they're usually they're good. I also give her a probiotic. You can buy a probiotic form to put on the food to help with that whole. Just in general, I give it to her every day.
Right.
And then there's also I'm going to butcher it, Dimeticious earth. It's like stuff that's bad for like fleas and other little parasites, but it also kills stuff internally. So it's basically fossil. It's like dirt, but it's fossil. It's like ground up fossils is what it is. And the little tiny edges of it are really sharp, and so it kills little parasites that are inside of them. It doesn't help with obviously like big things like heartworm and stuff like that, but it does help with that. So I give her that in the evening with her food, and I give her the probiotic in the morning, or the.
You still feed her twice a day or 3 times a day?
Twice a day. I mean, sometimes I'll give her a snack in the middle of the day, like a chicken paw or rabbit paw or chicken foot or rabbit paw, or even like a chicken head or a bone or something.
Right.
Cal Ranch also has the cut up femur bones too. They have a freezer up front, and
Loves those.
yeah.
We do definitely do those.
Yeah, and the bones are all good for their teeth too.
Yeah.
If you look at my dog's teeth, she's got really good teeth because she doesn't have the processed junk that gets stuck on it from the kibble, and she eats a lot. Chews on the raw dog food, or not the raw, the bones, the raw bones too.
Did you start her on the raw diet from when she was?
No, so when I first got her, I was I was moving a little bit. I didn't have I was just kind of I had bought her in a condo. And so I had the basement of the condo, and I was kind of worried about the whole like change and from kibble to that, and so I didn't even mess with that. And I feed her too many bully sticks and stuff. Where'd you leave it? Too many bully sticks, and she was having digestive issues because of that. And so, I just started. Probably after I got her when she was 5 months old. Probably about 7 months in, I would just get like ground up hamburger, like the fatty kind, like 80-20, and put that as a topper. And I did that for a couple of months, and then eventually I just did what I told you. I just bought it and kept on going with it. Bought it, did the gradual 1/4 to half to 3/4 to full change, and it worked. And she's mostly an outside dog, so I didn't have to worry as much about her having bathroom accidents. So that worked out. But
How does she do in the heat?
she sheds her coat in the winter, or sorry, in the spring she'll shed her coat. Like spring, early summer, she'll shed it, but. Where I'm at now, I have the back door to my bedroom almost up right in the backyard.
Yeah.
So, and I just leave it open. It has like a little magnetic like screen there, and she can come and go. But probably the first couple of weeks I was at my current place, and like when I moved there in June, she would come inside in the middle of the afternoon. But she'll just go lay in the dirt or find a cool spot to lay in. She doesn't really seem to mind it as much as you think she would for having a double coat and being a mountain dog,
Yeah.
So. Thanks.
Thank you for your information.
Oh, you're welcome. I did a ton of research like before I even got a dog, and she's my first one as an adult. I had dogs when I was a little kid, but so.
What made you pick that breed?
So I was leaning between. I do, like I said, want to have my own homestead or someplace someday.
Yeah.
So I was looking at livestock guardian dogs. The one detractor with her was that they do shed a good amount because they are that big fluffy coat.
Sure.
And the breeder said that hers don't shed as much as the breed usually does. But that was kind of the detractor. The other one was the Borbal, the ones that help hunt lions in Africa. And I was looking at a place in California that had those. But then I was at a convention. I was at the Republican National Convention a couple of years ago. And I went out back and the breeder was actually out there with some different puppies, like the same parents, or maybe she has 2 different females that she breeds. So I don't know if it was the same mom as hers or the other one. But anyway, she was taking the puppies out back. She had them at an outdoor convention next door, trying to sell them, and she took them out back to go potty right when I happened to be out there. And I actually knew her because I worked with her at a club like probably 15 years ago. Okay. And so I didn't notice her that I knew her at first, but I noticed the dog, talked to her. We traded numbers, and then like a year or so later, she had another litter, and she's like, "Hey, I still got one left." And and it was like I said, 5 months, and it might have been, I don't know if it was because of the runt, if she was the runt or what, but she was having a hard time selling it. So But yeah, she let me know, and I was like, I really wanted her. I went and saw her, and like I said, I was in a condo with a 35-pound weight limit, and she was 50 pounds at the time.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I really wanted her, so I asked my landlady if I could get her and give 30 days notice and move out and find a place. And it was really hard. It's been a rough past year. I moved like 3 times trying to find it. Most places won't. I didn't realize how most people don't want a dog in general, much less a large dog.
Yep.
And the housing market being the way it is, rent is super. Like I had a really good deal when I got her at the place I was at. And then it was hard to find anything near that price level with allowing a dog.
Uh-huh.
So I was in Midvale when I got her. I stayed in like Sandy area for a couple months, and then West Valley until January. And then I moved to Spanish Fork, and you can throw that if you want. I don't mean to keep you from your dog,
No,
but
he needs to learn
take a break.
patience.
Oh, good
He
idea.
doesn't know his limits. So.
Yeah, and sometimes you do gotta kind of let them like they'll just go, right?
3 hours nonstop.
Really?
Stop. He's crazy.
But yeah, so I moved down to Spanish Fork, and it was a cool place because my landlord had ducks, geese, and chicken in the field right next to our backyard. She actually treated a raccoon once that came into our yard. I got video of that. Right after she had treated, I got video of her with it up in the tree, little beady eyes looking at you. But she liked that. She had cattle right in the field, in the pasture, in the field right behind our house, and then the ducks and geese and chickens right next door. So she got to be her little livestock guardian self and do what she was made to do for a little while. So she liked it out there, but I didn't get along with the roommates there, and so I got lined up where I'm at now in Orem. So we're in the city, but we don't have any next door neighbors like right up against us.
That's nice.
So she doesn't have as much to react to. There's a parking lot for UVU right next door, so she'll bark, or sometimes she'll bark at a dog walking by the front yard. But we don't have any neighbors that can complain about her barking, and she doesn't bark a ton. She'll bark a few times.
Super mellow.
Yeah, so she'll bark, especially at night. She'll bark at things a few times, but she rarely just goes off where she's just barking nonstop. She's just more of like letting me know something's out there, and then she'll chill.
Find it. We're set.
She can't find it? Is it he or she, yours?
He's a boy.
Boy, okay.
He'll find it.
He'll find it?
This will wear him out, so I won't have to throw it as much.
Yeah, I know that like foraging is a thing, like where they're just going out looking for like smelling things. That alone stimulates their brain and is good for them.
Ranger, find it.
Where isn't it right there?
It's right over here in front of this tree.
Oh, a little further out.
No, a little forward towards us.
I meant further from where she is now, but so it's on this side of that tree.
On this one, on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
it's more over here, about where these.
In
That-
front of me, about 40 feet.
Okay, yeah, I think the one to the right of that stump, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just in that area, but depends on the wind too. Is if it rains at all, they can't smell very well. There's too many scents in the air. So if it doesn't rain, usually they're okay.
Ranger, find it.
But the other day when it rained, we was out throwing the ball for him and he lost it. We were just in our yard. He couldn't find it.
Oh, the rain kind of washes out the smells.
Well, he just couldn't smell it. All you smell is the grass and rain. And
Oh, gotcha.
too
Over,
many scents. You can't really smell it. And
right.
it's on the wind and everything a little bit too.
You're not even close.
Let it burn out.
Ow.
Well, I think mine's good. Good talking with you guys.
Hey, likewise,
Good
it was a
talk.
Yeah.
pleasure.
Good talking to you.
Thanks.
Too far.
If you guys want to scan the QR code on this, you can follow her on YouTube if you want.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
If you
I
hand
don't
that
have my
back.
phone.
You got yours?
My husband
I'll
can do it.
I'll scan it.
Thanks.
We
Just
would love
scan it and hand it back. Hit subscribe would be great. What was your name?
Harley?
Harlan?
Harley.
Harley.
I'm Madeline.
Madeline Drew. Nice meeting
It's a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm on you.
Might need a light on, or you need a light? I don't have my light on me.
It scanned it. There we go. I just
Thanks.
couldn't get the website.
Thanks.
The YouTube to pull up.
Yeah, if you could hit the white subscribe button there, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a great day, guys.
Good night.
All done, Pixie?